Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today is going to be What If Izuku Midoriya Was Jeff the Killer Part 2. And I'm going to try to make another video today, so yeah. So where we last let off, I now learned that Izuku's quirk is called Arsenal, and he can make any type of weapon, from traps to a flamethrower. Wait a minute, guys. So the last part of the day, Izuku Midoriya was getting ready for the Heroes vs. Villains test. So yeah, All Might comes in through the door, saying does his usual thing, and then oh god. So he tells everyone to get their hero costumes on and meet me outside of ground beta. So yeah, so I'm gonna say that Izuku's hero costume is gonna be his black shirt that says "FU," a white hoodie with cat ears on the top. Now I just put just a white hoodie. So yeah, Izuku has a white hoodie, black sweatpants, black pants made of fabric, and his signature red shoes. So yeah, that is what Izuku has for his hero costume. So yeah. And I'm not sure if I said this last video, but okay guys, I'm back. I'm not sure if I said this last video, but everyone thinks Izuku has a really bad attitude. And when they look at Lou, aka in this universe Izuku's brother, but they do not know about that, they see him as a caring one. But Izuku and Lou are the opposites. Oh yeah, also I've been saving this explanation for a while. Izuku and Lou share one quirk, and that quirk is tether. Basically, I'll just get rid of that. Basically, they have that twin thing where they can sense what each other's doing. But Lou was able to copy Izuku's fighting style, which is hand-to-hand combat, and as well as long range weaponry and close combat. So yeah, in this video, so basically everyone goes the same, except villain's team is Ida and Lou and Uraraka, and Izuku and Tsuyu. So yeah, Lou. So when the battle begins, Lou tells Uraraka to stay there and make sure no one gets the bomb. So she does. And so yeah. Izuku and Tsuyu go in. I'm so tired. And Izuku, basically everyone's terrified of Izuku because they see him more as a villain than a hero. So yeah, Izuku goes in, takes a knife out, basically creates a knife in his hand, and creates another one in his other hand. And then I'm gonna say that so I'm gonna change something about Izuku's core. Well, two things actually. So Izuku can create any type of weapon, bear traps to a minigun, and as well Izuku has a really weak telekinesis quirk. Well, not much of a telekinesis quirk. Basically, he can only sense people. Well, actually, I think that's more of a hunting thing. Yeah, basically, Izuku knows what's going to be going on in his surroundings. He can sense when someone's nearby. So yeah, Izuku holds out his left hand, stopping Suyu. She gets scared, thinking that Izuku's going to do something, he's going to hurt her. Until Izuku throws his knife from his right hand and it hits the wall as Lu literally comes out of the corner. And Lu is basically the same as, looks the same as he does in the creepypasta, but with green hair and looks more like Izuku. And Izuku looks more like Jet the Killer, but with a smile that he was born with. You know, the blood-like substance that carves a smile onto his face. So yeah, Izuku. So yeah. And Lu, after finding out that Izuku, and Lu comes out again, clapping his hands, saying, "Well done, brother. It seems that it seems that we finally meet again." And everyone, I would say that everyone knows what they're saying. So everyone hears this and now and shouts, "Brother!" And Izuku just says, "Why would I ever have a brother like you? You got all the love, I was thrown out." And Lu says, well, Izuku, we cannot all have a good life, can't we?" As Lu charges up a fireball and throws it at Izuku. Izuku uses his left hand with the knife, uses the knife in his left hand and hits the fireball at the wall. Izuku tells Suyu to run. She does. And then Izuku and Lu start their fight. And basically, since they're twins and they have that twin thing where they can sense each other, I'm gonna say, pretty sure that's not how it works. Yeah. So Izuku Basically, they keep on using the same moves as each other. One of them, Izuku punches, Lu punches. Izuku kicks, Lu kicks. Basically, they're equally matched. Until Izuku summons his knives and starts trying to hit Lu with a knife in his right hand. So yeah, that happens, and so yeah. After a while, Lu pins down Izuku to a wall, holding him down, holding all four of his limbs, basically holding his arms and legs down. Izuku tries to get up, and Lu grabs one of Izuku's knives, and Lu says, "A villain like you should never even come to UA." As he traces over the red mark on Izuku's cheeks, making a smile. Izuku screams in pain as Lu is removing skin off of Izuku's cheeks. And I'm not talking about Izuku's thick cheeks. I'm talking about Izuku's, face cheeks. So yeah. Izuku is trying to get out. All Might is seeing this, but since Lu's not doing anything that harmful, he doesn't see a really good reason to try. So yeah, Izuku finally gets free of Lu and runs off. He finds a bathroom inside the fake building. He looks through the mirror, seeing basically kind of this smile right here. Basically this right here, but on this right here, but on this side. A smile forced onto Izuku's face permanently. Izuku has had enough now, and then he finally figured it out. Lu wasn't trying to defeat Izuku. Lu was trying to get Izuku to run off, so that Lu and Uraraka can go handle Asui. I want to say that Lu is holding one of Izuku's knives, and it has blood on it. As Suyu is looking through the doorway, waiting for Izuku, and she gets kicked inside the room, and Uraraka still thinks that Lu is going with the original plan, not with Lu's actual plan, which was to trick Uraraka into leaving them alone so that he can cut Izuku's cheeks, basically, both sides of his face. So yeah, Lu throws the knife out of the room. And they start beating down Asui. Uraraka stops finally. And is in horror as Lu kicks Asui in the stomach. Oh yeah, Izuku and Asui are on the hero side, and Lu and Uraraka are on the villain team. So yeah, now that cleared up the way, let's continue. As Izuku is getting... So as Lu is about to curve stomp Asui, but lightly so that he doesn't kill her, Izuku tackles Lu onto the ground. And basically, Izuku and Asui's original plan was to, if Lu comes back, to tackle Lu, Izuku grabs her and throws her out the bomb, and she lands there perfectly. And that's what happens. So yeah. Izuku throws Asui at the bomb. She lands there perfectly. Basically, like how Uraraka did in the original continuity, but with her face the same as always. You know, the regular Sue we know and love. Our face does not change at all. So yeah. That happens. All Might says the hero team wins. And then next day, Aizawa comes in and tells everyone about the footage. And sees Izuku wearing a dust mask. And Aizawa walks over to Izuku, pulls off his hood, and everyone can now see Izuku's literally bleach white skin and how long his hair is. Basically, Izuku has about 5 inches longer. Basically, he has Jeff the Killer's hair. So yeah, and then Aizawa pulls off Izuku's mask, revealing the permanent smile that was cut into Izuku. Aizawa looks at Izuku for a second before turning away and saying, Don't think that just because you were taken down and have a scar on you doesn't mean that people won't look at you the same. People will look at you differently, Izuku. Know that. Think of this as a battle scar. Now you know that you'll be smiling for everyone. Izuku takes this to heart and then smiles with his smile. And this even creeps out Aizawa. He said, never mind, just put this back on. So yeah. Everyone starts laughing because Izuku was able to freak out Aizawa. So yeah. So at lunch, when Izuku walks in, everyone goes to the back of the room. Except for, I'm going to say that Ida, Raka, Asui, basically the rest of class 1A besides Bakugo and Lu, since they're hanging out with each other. And everyone is questioning Izuku on why he looks like this. And Ida goes to the fact that people don't get this skin color, this ghost white skin color, unless they had 5th degree burns on them. So Ida asks, did that happen to you? Izuku says, nah, it's just a mutation, as well as that smile on my face. Well, I guess now it's a permanent one right here. So yeah, that happens, and then the alarms sound off. all the students besides class 1A that do not include Bakugo and Lou look at Izuku and then start running at him, thinking that he's a villain. And I'm gonna say that Kendo was the first one to grab Izuku. And throws him outside. And I'm gonna say that someone accidentally, someone that had an emitter quirk that activates alarms. His quirk accidentally went off, and then so basically all the teachers are in a soundproof room, which is the teachers' lounge, and they're talking about everything. So basically all the students start attacking Izuku. And I'm gonna say Tetsu gets a running start at Izuku and punches his face in his steel form. All class 1A is horrified because they think that Tetsu killed Izuku. What was that? Never mind. So Izuku gets up off the floor after that, and he says, "Is that all you got? My bones are 8 times denser than the original human body, and that's not even a part of my quirk. That, folks, is an original super power." And Izuku summons his knives and starts slashing. Well, basically he's not trying to harm anyone. He's just trying to, defend himself. So I would say that Mirio and the other two of the big three see this and ask someone what's going on, why you're attacking our student. Then he says that he's a villain, and then he must have had the alarms deactivated for a while. So Mirio believes this and then basically holds down Izuku until everyone gets ready to use a quirk on him until Aizawa comes out, and basically all the other pros that are part of teachers. So they ask what's going on. They're saying that Izuku's a villain. So So after a while of everyone now knowing why Izuku looks like that, everyone starts apologizing to Izuku, saying that they're sorry. Everything. Izuku just says it's okay. You guys wouldn't even be able to hurt me, since my bones are it's 80 times denser than the original human body. So Nezu And the other pros literally bow down in front of Izuku, saying that they're sorry that they didn't warn the other students about having someone that looks like a villain. I'm gonna say that there was only about 10 students who tackled Izuku down, basically that rioted outside, and the rest are just still in the cafeteria, worried. And during this time, what was it? What's his name? You know, the hand guy. Shigaraki, yeah. So yeah, Shigaraki is but at that time doing, Shigaraki was able to get the information needed. So yeah. So time skip to the USJ. So everyone voted Izuku as class representative. And yeah. And they find out about Izuku's cheery side. But some of them still think it's an act, like Ida, Todoroki, Bakugo, and Lu. Kirishima, Kaminari, and Mineta also think it's a act. So yeah. Izuku makes sure everyone gets on the bus. And he explained that there's basically two types of buses, seated row things. Says that there's ones that will. There's ones that are lined up straight, facing the front, and there's ones that are lined up facing to the sides. So yeah, Izuku does a much better job with this than Ida did in the original continuity. So yeah. So when they get there, 13 explains everything. Izuku is listening to all of this with his hoodie up, and yeah. So yeah, and now I'm gonna say that Lu and Izuku are thinking back to when they were children before they got their quirks. Thinking on how they were best friends. So yeah, when they got inside the villains, same thing happened, except the students rushed into attack with Aizawa and 13. So yeah. So Izuku is slashing villains left to right with his knives. Basically any sharp object that Izuku's able to summon, and shooting villains with his guns that he's able to make. So yeah, Izuku gets ready until the villains literally pin Izuku down. Aizawa is incredibly injured. 13 is injured. And yeah. Alright guys. So yeah. Everyone's taking him down. So they all expect the whole building, saying that All Might's not there. And yeah. basically. So yeah, so yeah, Izuku gets ready. So yeah, Izuku thinks that this is going to be it, and then he hears something that pisses him off. He hears some of the villains asking Shigaraki if they can do something to the girls here. Shigaraki says, "Do whatever you want. I was only here for All Might." So yeah, one of the male villains is about to touch Asu inappropriately, and then Izuku gets pissed off times 1,000. He whistles something. So yeah, he whistles something, and he throws the villains off of him and dashes towards the villain that's about to force himself onto Asui. Izuku stabs the man and slits his throat. As other villains are about to attack Izuku, one of the villains pins Izuku down, and saying this, I'm going to say that Lu is basically the older brother of Izuku by 6 hours. Seeing this on how they're going to be harming Izuku, Lu gets up and then uses a fireball to protect Izuku. So yes, and Izuku and Lu know that they know each other's fighting styles. So they basically have their backs, but they have their back to back with each other. And Izuku creates a knife, and as well as 2 hand pistols, and throws them in the air. Everyone's wondering on what's happening until Lu catches one of the guns, and then Izuku catches the other gun with a knife, and both of them run at villains. Some of them, and giving the other students enough time to get out and run. So that's what they do, except for some of them who tries to help, but Izuku literally threw them out the door. Now they think that Izuku has super strength. So yeah. So Ida goes to UA and goes to warn All Might and the other teachers. And Izuku and Lu are literally going back to back with weapons. Until Izuku literally makes Mjolnir. And so yeah, he makes Mjolnir, and what was I supposed to say? As well as Stormbreaker. And Izuku and Lu are literally fighting with 2 weapons until Izuku is holding. No, scratch that part. You guys already have a feeling already I was gonna do for end game. Never mind that part. So yeah, Izuku. So basically, Lu and Izuku. So wait a minute, guys. So yeah, Izuku and Lu are killing thousands of villains, showing no mercy. And then Shigaraki and Kirogiri just leave, sending the Onomu after them. Izuku sees this and whistles again. Meanwhile, Izuku's dog, aka Zack, hears this and runs out the door into the USJ. Oh yeah, I think I also forgot to mention his quirk. Like 2 quirks actually. Basically, this dog is immortal and can grow in size. So yeah. And then the door breaks open and a giant husky runs at the Onomu. I would say that Onomu gains consciousness and literally screams like a girl when he sees a giant dog with the same smile that Izuku has. And then the husky bites off the Onomu's head. So yeah, that happened. So yeah. Okay, back to the video. So Izuku, so after that, some heroes are scolding them because Ida was able to alert other heroes that are nearby, and those heroes are not part of the UA school thing, are scalding Izuku and Lu for using their quirks to kill several villains. And then the teacher, until some of the students tell them that Izuku and Lu were only trying to defend themselves and us. So yeah, at the end of the day, Izuku and Lu became friends. Not best friends, because that relationship is ruined. But they became friends. So yeah, Izuku gets ready for everything. So yeah, Izuku goes home, and then he has his husky with him. And I'm gonna say that later. So basically, the next day. Oh God, I'm gonna be so tired. Next day is basically a few days after that. It's a sports festival. Everything happens the same, except Izuku goes up against. So basically, the final round, Baka was defeated by Lu. I'm so tired. There's only a few more minutes left. Hey guys. So yeah. So Izuku. So at the end, Izuku was able to defeat Todoroki, and Izuku goes up against Lu. Again, they're fighting sense until they aim for each other's head with one punch. Actually, they aim for the back of the necks of each other. They hit, and the only one that was able to get knocked out was Lu. So Izuku won because he hit Lu first. So Lu was a little rusty because he has not gone up against Izuku full force. And yeah, everything happens except that Izuku doesn't get a train that gets an internship. but Lou does. So yeah, after basically Izuku was hanging out at UA doing push-ups. Basically, he's just doing a normal training. And yeah, except that I'm gonna say that Aizawa wanted to take Izuku to Hosu. Because Izuku can get experience being a pro. So yeah, that happens. Izuku feels a disturbance, and yeah, Izuku goes there in time, takes out Stade. So yeah, everything happens kind of the same. And yeah, alright, buddy guys. So yeah, Izuku gets scolded by this, and yeah, I'm so tired. Izuku gets ready for. So yeah, Izuku. So then comes the final exams. And I would say that Izuku is facing his classmates and the pro heroes. Literally all of them. So Izuku creates a lawn chair, sunglasses, and a Tommy gun, as well as a pumpkin smoothie. Yep, my favorite. Pumpkin smoothie. So yeah, Izuku just sips that pumpkin smoothie as everyone comes at him. Izuku lifts up his shades and puts them back down, holding up his Tommy gun, and shoots it. A bunch of tranquilizers come out, tranquilizing everyone. So yeah, after a while, so after that, Izuku gets ready for, so yeah, same thing kind of happened as normal. Then they get ready for training camp. Izuku is curious on where they're going for training camp. Aizawa doesn't tell him. So yeah. And Izuku feels something. Izuku feels something familiar about on the way there. And I'm gonna say that class 1B is. Some of them are saying sorry. Yeah. About what happened a few weeks back. Ow, my arms. I'm actually holding up my phone right here. Okay, so let's get on with the video. So, Izuku is feeling something really familiar. Then when the bus stops, he sees his mom, aka Pixelbob. He runs to her and hugs her. Everyone's confused on this, including the teachers. And then Madeline explains the whole thing about Izuku being adopted by them. So yeah. So I think, wait, which one was it again? No, I think it was Ragdoll, not Ragdoll. It was oh no, now I remember. It was Pixel Bob that caused it was Pixel Bob that caused the falling thing. So yeah, everyone falls, including Izuku. And yeah, the teachers get on the Zawa, Valid King, Pixel Bob, and Natalie get onto the bus. And as the screen pans as the bus turns to go the other way, you see Izuku on literally at the back of the, not at the back, but holding on to the bus, because he's outside the bus, but he's standing on I'm just gonna say that is nah. So yeah, Izuku. So as the bus drives off, you can see Izuku holding on to the bus. You can see Izuku holding on to the bus at the back of the bus, outside it, and the teachers and the Madeline and not Ragdoll, Pixel don't notice this until they get to the what was it called again? So they get to the training camp. Wait a minute, guys. So yeah, Izuku climbs off the bus saying, dude, you guys really need to have to go that fast. And Izuku walks to a tree and rests there. Everyone's the teacher's surprised, but Madeline and Pixel Bob are not. And because Izuku did this before. It's just that this time they actually went 100 miles faster than usual. So yeah. So Izuku, they don't make lunch for Izuku because Izuku's quirk also evolved again during the basically Izuku's quirk evolved again during the UA sports festival, and it's evolved to basically a regular creation quirk, except he can also make food and drinks. Yeah. So Izuku pulls a in and out bag, pulls out a plain cheeseburger, fries, and a root beer. And Izuku eats it. So basically the two teachers are asking Izuku where did he get it, and Izuku just reminds him about his quirk evolving again. And the teachers say, again? So Madeline and Pixel Bob say that yes, indeed, his quirk used to be just a creation quirk that can only create knives, until evolved to where he can create basically have a weapon. And now they guess that it evolved to another point where he can create about anything except for matter or a black hole or anything else that basically is out of human knowledge thing. So yeah, I'm doing this so yeah, that's where we'll end the video today, guys. So bye.